Coffee with Connie. Today, my guest star is the fabulous Michelle with Michelle Crochets in Kansas. How are you doing today, Michelle?
I'm doing well today. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. And I see we have Samantha, Dana, and Trish that are here. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all working on? So, I have some jokes for y'all. And one of the jokes is really like, it's so me. But two of the jokes, the first two I'm going to be telling, have to do with coffee, since it's coffee with Connie. So the first joke is, how does a tech guy drink coffee? Any ideas? He installs Java.
Okay.
And the next joke is, what is the best Beatles song?
Hey, Jude.
Lotta B. Lotta B. Lotta B.
Let
I'm
it
not
be.
saying it wrong. Latte B. Latte B. Latte B.
Let it be.
And the last one, it has the best of both worlds. What did the alien say to the cat? Take me to the litter. Instead of leader, litter.
Yeah. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Grammy Colleen. Carol's Crazy Crochet and more.
You know, we have Colleen, Trudy, Carol, Keith, Kelly, and Dorla that joined us. How are
Hello,
y'all
everyone.
doing? And what are y'all working on? But yeah, you got cats and aliens. That's so me. combine the combine the best of both worlds. So, are you a coffee drinker, Michelle?
I am sometimes. I don't drink it every day because it messes with my system. But
Yeah,
I do drink it.
sometimes I can't drink it every day. Lately I have been able to, but there are times that I can't always drink it every day. Let's see. We also have Tank, Wanda, and Karen that joined us. How are y'all doing? And what are y'all working on? And Kelly's saying, I'm having a birthday live on July 13th. If anyone is interested in donating, please email her. Kelly, you may have asked me already. I don't remember, but I can donate a couple of patterns. And we also have Robin
Hi,
that joined.
Darla.
How are you today, Robin? And Keith says he's in between projects. We also have Susan. Hi, Susan. Yeah, let us know how y'all doing today and what y'all working on. So, when does everyone usually drink their coffee? Right,
Morning.
morning. Me too. Every now and then I'll have an afternoon cup, but for the most part, it's in the morning. Let's see. We also have Nisi and Doris. Hi, y'all. How are y'all doing today? And Tank says, I'm pouring up homemade apple cider vinegar. Ooh, awesome. I used to be really good about like using apple cider vinegar. Like I would add it to my water, but I've gotten out of that habit. Have you ever used apple cider vinegar?
I've tried it. I can't stomach it.
It's
It
strong.
messes with my system.
You
I
really
can't I can't do any vinegar, no fermented foods, no alcoholic beverages.
you really
Plain
have to
Jane.
you have to really dilute it in water.
Yeah.
And let's see. Colleen says, laying in bed, drinking my coffee, waking up. And Nisi says, no coffee here, water drinker. Yeah, and if y'all don't drink coffee, let me know what your beverage of choice is for the morning. Colleen says, all day if I can. We also have Jody. that joined us. Hi, Jody. How are you
Just
today?
finished your turtle pillow.
That has to be cute, Jody.
That has to be.
I so need to see that.
Drink coffee
Carol
from
says I
6
drink
a.m. till
coffee
noon.
from about 6 a.m. till noon.
Awesome.
Doris drinks hers at about 11, an hour before my intermittent fasting time is done. Colleen says water, water, water. Yeah, that's my
Water.
main that's my main drink,
Yep.
water.
That's my drink this morning too.
Nisi says I can't handle the smell of apple cider vinegar. And Tank says Spring is having her monetization party podiversary tonight. I'll beg for a couple of patterns for her. Ooh, awesome! I didn't realize she was getting monetized.
Nice.
Congratulations! Yeah, I can donate patterns to her. Um, if you get with her, that's fine, Tank. I'm gonna try to remember to message her after the live finishes. The sad thing is like I'll be thinking about something, then by the time the live finishes, sometimes I forget. But let me make a note. Hopefully, I won't forget. I can grab my
Okay.
pen. Let's see, Spring.
I love to crochet. I drink coffee all day and drink my last cup right before bedtime. Wow.
See, Karen says her beverage of choice is tea.
Uh-huh.
Pink
Egg
says
yolk.
she drinks coffee all day and drank her last cup right before bedtime. Doris usually drinks water first thing and then throughout the day. Dana says egg yolk coffee in the morning. I've never heard of that.
No, me neither. So what is it, Dana?
That's what I'm wondering. Is it actually egg yolks put in your coffee, or is it something else? We also have Alice that joined us. Hi, Alice. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? Okay,
Hi, Alice.
Carol wants to know how do you get a community tab? You have to reach 500 subscribers, and then shortly after, then you'll get it. It'll probably take about a week, maybe two at most. Now it used to be you had to have 1,000 subscribers to get it, and I laugh because like they finally changed the rules, and it was like at that time I wasn't at 1,000 yet, and then I reached 1,000 like within a couple of weeks after they changed it. I was like, figures that's how it goes. And let's see, everyone's saying hello. We have Deneen that joined us. Hi, Deneen. How are you? And What are you currently working on? Dana says egg yolk coffee. It's called bulletproof coffee on steroids. Must be really strong.
I
So,
wouldn't be able to drink it. I wouldn't be able to stomach it.
so do y'all like specialty coffees? And if y'all do, what type of specialty coffees? How about you, Michelle?
We buy our coffee online from, well, right now it's Amazon because they do sell, I forget the name of the coffee. We buy the brand, but it's from Indonesia with low acid because
Um,
I can't deal with the acid. I can't drink Folgers or anything like it. So we
See,
buy specialty stuff.
I love like the frappuccinos, flavored coffees. Pretty much any flavored coffee, more than likely I'm going to like it. Um, Now in my town we have this coffee house, and they have like the different flavors and stuff. And I had gotten what you call it, turtle. I think it's just called turtle. It was like turtle flavored. Um, that was good. But but yeah, pretty much any type of frappuccino. I love them. Um, flavored coffees. And let's see. Dorla says hazelnut. Tank says espresso coffee, the stronger the better. Cafe Bustelo is our preferred brand. Carol says we buy our coffee beans green and roast them ourselves. Yeah,
Awesome.
I think I'm forgetting a word with it. I can't think of what you call it. It has turtle in it, kind of like the turtle pies. What I know, even Frank can't think of what you call it.
Have to go. Susan has to go.
You have a good day, Susan.
Yes, have a good day.
Yeah, Tank,
This
like the
is
turtle chocolate candies. Yeah.
the brand we've been able to find is Tully's.
Dora says just as espresso. The brand we've been able to find is Tully's, and we get chocolate milk to put in it. I put butter in mine to make it more like bulletproof. Ooh, you like that turtle
Interesting.
coffee?
Pastor McQuody, hello.
Hi, Sid. How are you today? And what are you working on? I don't know. Maybe it was like a caramel turtle, but I know it was basically like the candy turtle. But I thought they had like another name, like something else to the word. I don't know.
Have a good day, Susan.
But they have all sorts of different flavors that you can get at the coffee house that like you typically can't find in the stores. And let's see. Dorla says I thought you meant real turtles.
Have a
But,
good day, Susan.
but here in Louisiana, people will eat turtles. Pretty much any wildlife you can catch, they eat it in Louisiana.
Wow. Do you live in northern Louisiana or southern Louisiana?
I live in Central, but I'm originally from South Louisiana,
Okay.
like really south. Like I was what is it? South, I think south southeast of New Orleans.
Okay.
I was trying to remember if it was southeast or southwest. Let's
I
see.
started the framing of my kitchen.
Sid says I started the framing of my kitchen curtains, but I have to fix the top I made my daughter. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Dora says turtle safe. Is that needed for coffee? And Colleen wants to know, do they eat skunk? No skunk. At least I don't think so. But like frog, deer, turtle.
The coffee
What did you
is
say,
called
Frank?
Turtles in a Cup.
Possums. Alligator.
Wow.
Frank saying we eat things that eat things. Tank says I think the coffee is called turtles in a cup. Turtles in a half shell. Yep, Tank, we eat alligators. Squirrels too.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever actually eaten it myself, squirrels. I have had alligator. It basically tastes like chicken. Yep, gators.
Yeah, up north in Canada, you don't have gators because they're a southern dweller.
But yeah.
Snake, frog, rabbits.
But like in Louisiana, you have a lot of hunters. So Colleen said that's good. Snake, frog, rabbits. Colleen says squirrels. Squirrel, I just can't. Um, like I said, I don't remember if I've actually had squirrel or not, but I know we have a lot that run around our front yard, and our cats love to watch them. Yeah, yeah, Doris. It alligator basically tastes like chicken. Turtle power. Tank says I've eaten alligator. I'm from East Texas.
Okay.
Really, Dorla? Most wild game does taste like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Yep, Colleen, I've had frog legs. Dorla says no gators in Canada, thank goodness. Yeah, we go from coffee to talking about alligators. So my next question is, do you have a favorite coffee mug? And what does your favorite coffee mug look like? So how about you, Michelle?
My favorite coffee mug is clear. It's Princess House coffee mugs. Those are my favorite because that's what I can see that with you.
Lisa was coping with yarn got that for me for my birthday. I was like, yep, that's so me.
Yeah, nobody in the Yarny community has sent me a coffee mug yet, so I'll just use my Princess House.
I also have a mug. Uh, um, it's my Connie mug, which that one has a lot of like. There's kind of like an inside story to it, and that's more the reason why I like that coffee cup. But but yeah, that those are my favorites. Chang saying if alligator is clean good, I'll eat it. Otherwise, it's gritty. We
All
have
right. Vividly on paper, just saw she's a new sub to you. Found
uh,
out the event on the calendar after Dana's live. That's
oh,
wonderful.
awesome. Welcome to my channel. What's your name? Your first name, vividly on paper, and how are you doing? And what are you working on? Yeah, Dana with Dana Wonderlust Crochet. She made a calendar with like some of her Yorny friends events and stuff. So Dana's such a sweetheart. Doris says we have a couple of squirrels who chase each other around our two trees in our front yard. Fun to watch. We get like all sorts of
Awesome.
like we get certain birds. We've seen ducks around our front yard tree. Like there's a woodpecker that comes around, and an owl. Like I said, the ducks, the squirrels, and then you'll see like different types of birds. Um, yeah, like blue jays, cardinals. And it's kind of funny because it's like we don't really live in an area where you would think that like you would see those type of birds and animals. And let's see.
Darla's favorite cup is blue with her name on it. Darla, gifted by Karen Prudence. Let's stitch and make up.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Karen said my friend just gave me a Snoopy with Be Kind. Oh, that's cute. And let's see. Tank says I use a stainless tumbler I got when I donated blood. Dora says I use a quart mason jar for my coffee. Yeah, mason jars are like really useful. I saw this thing on Facebook a few days ago where like one use you can store fruit in them, and they say that the fruit lasts longer if you store it that way. I haven't tried for myself, so I don't know. But oh, we have another Crystal.
Yeah,
And yours is spelled just like Crystal, the Yorny chicken and crazy cat lady.
yeah.
And for the longest time, like, you know, no one else that we knew of spelt their name Crystal like hers. Like, I mean, there's like tons of Crystals in the Yorny community, but like they all spell it with a C, e- except her. But now we have Vividly on Paper that's also with a K.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
those are the only two that I know that spell their names with a K.
And since it's my favorite coffee mug I get when I kicked my husband out in 1987. It's mauve color, and in big blue letters it says, "You think it's easy being you know what." Let's see. Carol says, "I have a Bod stainless steel coffee cup that says Yorn Queens. I use it every day." Oh, cool. Bod merch. Colleen says, "We don't have cardinals here." We have Anita in the house. Hi, Anita. How are you today? And what are you working on?
Hi,
Tank,
Anita.
Tank says she has a cup that she won from Sandy at Crochet Canada, 100 subscriber giveaway. Awesome. And Tank says, can the fruit or just put it in the jar? The way it looked like, you just put it in the jar. That, you're not canning or nothing. Okay. Vividly on Paper says she usually goes by Crystal Rose. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'll try to remember that if for whenever the other Crystal is around.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dora says Rose is one of her daughter's middle name. Okay. Awesome, Dana. Yeah, I didn't know if that was too much for you or not. That's why I said you may not have room to add everything. And Anita says she just came in from picking cucumbers and zucchini. Ooh, y'all make me want to have a garden, but I don't have a green thumb. I've tried.
Me too. I grow garlic. We got garlic seeds from my husband's grandmother back before they passed away. And she said, take it all, dig it up, and we'll never get rid of it
See, like with me,
because it'll keep growing.
I would start off doing good with a garden. I would get a few things, and then that's whenever my garden would go downhill.
Yeah, I found it to be too much effort to try to keep up with because we get droughts here. And so, and then I'd end up with 2 tomatoes that went bad out of 6 plants. So I said, no more.
And let's see. Crystal says she has a collections of mugs. She loves so many. And Dorla says, check out She Crochets by Cool Crafty Creations. She has an out of this world personality. Is she a new channel, Dorla? I'm gonna have to check her out.
She Crochets by Cool Crafty Creations. So what's her channel name? Is it Cool Crafty Creations or She Crochets?
It may be the whole thing. She Crochets by Cool Crafty Creations. After my live, I'll try to see if I can find her channel. Let's see. Dora says we got a late start with our cucumbers and zucchini. I think the tomatoes may come on time. Awesome. And Anita says, I drink coffee usually from her John Wayne mug. All right. So my next question I have for y'all is, what is your favorite thing to crochet or knit?
I crochet anything that has a pattern. I've been into doing amigurumis lately, Afghans, women's tops. So Darla, your channel is wonderful. And so is Doris at Rose Cottage Studio. And Pamela at Pamela's Adoring Crochet. I love her cardigans.
Oh, and y'all keep Pamela in y'all prayers. I don't know if all of y'all know this or not, but her husband recently passed away. So keep her in y'all prayers. And speaking of prayers, I started doing a prayer request on my channel where I post the request on my community page. So if anyone has requests that they want me to put down, let me know. Send me an email, and y'all can put like private if you don't want people to know the details. Um, and those that want to pray for people that have stuff going on, there's that list for y'all on my community page. But anywho, back to my question. I didn't answer it yet. Um, Most of y'all probably know this shawls for crochet and knitting. Then beanies would be a close second. And I also like knitting socks. That would be like the next favorite project, probably. And let's see. The name is the whole thing. And she has around 600 subbies. Okay. I'm probably gonna put her down for my next shout out video. Which I was actually supposed to do today, but I probably won't do it until next week. Because most of y'all know my back's been acting up a lot lately, so I've kind of been taking it easy. And let's see. Anita says her tomatoes are just now turning. Karen says a big basket from Jada and Stitches.
I did one of those. I love it.
And Nisi says to also keep Doris in our prayers as well. She didn't say what is going on, but something is going on, and she won't be on YouTube. She posted a video, so that's another one.
But Doris commented on my video last night because I wore one of the tops that I got from her that she gave a tutorial on, and I wore one of her tops, and so she commented on mine, said nice top, and I said thanks, great designer. Thank you.
There's so many awesome patterns out there, so many creative people in the yarning community. Doris says, I love starting blankets, though I have finished one and have been enjoying making dishcloths and scarves. And we also have Sally that joined us. Hi, Sally. How are you today? And what are you currently working on? Anita says, I love crocheting everything but blankets. Yeah. Blankets I have a harder time with. I have 2 blankets that are in timeout right now. They've been bad. I put them in the corner. Oh, thank you, Dorla. All right, you have a good day, Dorla. Colleen says wants us to keep watching her videos.
Of course.
And Doris says she hoarded my comments, so she's lurking.
Uh-huh.
Oh, before I forget to mention this, I do want to remind everybody about some of the picture videos or lives that I have going on, where y'all can send y'all pictures in. My Monday live, my next Monday live next week, I'll be talking about number 1 weighted yarn. So if anyone has any makes that they've ever used number 1 weighted on, and it don't matter how long ago it was, it could be like 30 years ago, 40 years ago. But yeah, get y'all pictures into me. So I can include them in a little video on that live. And for those that don't know, my Monday lives, I've turned them into an educational live. So each Monday, we're going to be talking about different weights of yarn. So this coming live Monday, it's going to be number one. Then we'll go to number two the following, number three, and so on each week. And then we'll start talking about yarn fibers, and then after that will probably take about 3 months to get over to get through all the yarn
All right.
topics. So after that, we'll move on to some other topics.
Okay. I noticed Karen is leaving. All right. Take care, Karen. Thanks for coming in.
Have a good day, Karen, and I hope all goes well with PT. The next one that I have coming up is after that is the finished projects video on the 15th. So if y'all made any projects recently, y'all can submit the pictures for that video. Then the 20th will be the Southern Crocheters Live. And this month it's going to be on Barbara's channel, Crochet Therapy. And we're asking people to submit pictures of their yarn stash. Or it could be just like your favorite yarns. You could just take like a couple of skeins of your favorite yarn and take pictures of that. It don't have to be your entire yarn stash or nothing like that. Just basically pictures of yarn. And we're going to be sharing that on the live on the 20th. And our lives for the Southern Crocheters is the 20th. Not the the third Wednesday of every month. Sorry, and it's at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then the last picture thing going on is on August 1st. I'm going to be doing this the first of every month, where I pick a theme of a type of project that y'all can submit pictures to, and it can be stuff that you've made at any time. It don't But like on August 1st, we're going to be going with the theme gloves and mittens. So you can submit pictures for that.
Okay. I noticed that Dana at Wanderlust Crochet says, I actually have a finished project. And I linked that in one of my videos because I got that same yarn to make that same exact Afghan, Dana, and I told my followers to go look at Dana's picture of the finished product, and that's what mine is going to look like, because I'm going to make the exact same Afghan that you made, because I remember asking you the color, name, and the kind of yarn you used, and my daughter gave it to me for my birthday and Mother's Day. So I was really excited, and once I get my load of projects done, I'll start on that.
That was a beautiful blanket you made, Dana.
That was her Aunt Martha's blanket.
For a while, I wondered if she had made another finished project. I was like, oh, you on a roll, Dana. Let's see. And Vita and Tina's here. How are y'all doing? And what are y'all currently working on?
I have a few things I have to get done.
Yeah, Dana says Yahoo Parlor Spain Afghan.
Yes, it's beautiful. And then I may make a cream colored one just like it.
See, I haven't done that much with blankets. I really haven't. I have my temperature blankets that I've completed and that ocean blanket. And those are like my only completed blankets. I did knit a baby blanket for a friend. But like the big blankets, though, that's all I've ever done. Okay, my next question I have is, what is your favorite type of yarn?
You want mine first?
Yeah.
Okay. Last night I wore a top that I made with unforgettable, Red Heart Unforgettable yarn. That is very nice yarn. I also like this yarn that I'm making another one of Doris's Afghan or tops out of. It's the comfy cotton, like that. It's the comfy cotton Afghan or comfy cotton yarn by Lion Brand.
That's pretty.
Thank you. This color is called Stained Glass.
Pretty color.
Thank you.
For me, my favorite types of yarn, I love anything sparkly. I love cake yarns. I would say Lion Brand is probably my favorite brand. I find they have like I find they have a lot of pretty yarn, different types. I love the hand dyed yarns. Ooh, those are beautiful. And
Mm-hmm.
especially like making shawls and socks with them. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much my favorites. And I tend to like blue, pinks, purple. I just realized something. Normally, about 10 minutes into the live, I try to let my guest star tell y'all more about themselves and their channel. And I got caught up in the conversation that I'm just now realizing I never did that. I'm gonna read the next few comments and then I'm gonna let Michelle tell y'all more about herself and all. Let's see. Um, Dana says I love big blankets and I cannot lie.
On top of that, Camp Tina says, Darla love Michelle's top she made off your pet tutorial.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes, do you want to see this?
It's pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, this is Darla's tutorial.
Pretty, pretty.
Thank you.
Colleen says 3-weight has become a favorite. Tina loves your top, Michelle.
Yeah.
Doris says I love soft acrylic that is washable and dryable and doesn't pill too bad. But the velvety smooth yarn from Hobby Lobby, I made a scarf for my mother-in-law, and I love working with it. Ooh, awesome. Anita says I love all yarn. For the most part, that pretty much is true.
Right?
All right. So you want to go ahead and tell everyone more about yourself, Michelle, and your channel?
Okay, I started my channel because I won the grand prize in a pod collab by Pups and Crochet.
Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, and so that's how I started my channel. I've been crocheting for 28 years, and I knew the basics before that, but I learned how to read patterns 28 years ago. My mother-in-law taught me. And so I've crocheted a lot of things, a lot of Afghans, kitchen things, items. And I learned how to knit also, but I'm not very good at it. Most of what I do is things like dishcloths. I'm not very good at making it even. This you can tell is, or this is the end because it sticks out. It's longer than the rest of it. So I'm not very good at it, but I try. My grandmother used to knit slippers for us, and I loved them. This is what my grandmother knit. It got a hole at the bottom, so I decided I need to learn how to knit these. So this is my attempt at her pattern. These, you can get the free pattern on the internet, or I did way back when. It's called Fentex Slippers, Phentex. So you just put that in the Google search engine and there's a free pattern, or there used to be. And I've done knit baby booties in the past too. But lately, my thing is amigurumi.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I've done that. I've done a triceratops.
Oh.
I've got one with an alligator on my a video on my channel with an alligator. I gave that to my brother-in-law. So I recorded that in when we were visiting them. This one, I've made a lot of these teddy bears, this exact pattern, since my kids were little. So, and this is the one I made for my husband, a little dragon, baby dragon.
That's adorable.
Thank you. So I'm into that because I'm looking forward to grandchildren someday. Not there yet, but my kids are at the age and they're married or in serious relationships.
And if y'all haven't checked out Michelle's channel, go check her out. She's awesome. And I do have her channel link in the description box of today's live and also pinned to the top of the chat. And if one of my moderators could drop her channel link too, that would be awesome. So, as y'all probably noticed, we have a new guest star with us. Say hi to everyone, Sophie. Meow meow.
Meow.
Are you gonna talk? I wish she would meow because she has like the sweetest meow.
No.
Say hi. Meow. And of course, when you want her to do it, she won't do it.
Of course, that's a cat.
So we have Brenda that joined us. Hi, Brenda. How
Hi,
are you
Brenda.
today? And what are you working on? Oh, Sophie has had mommyitis bad today.
She's loving your attention.
She keeps jumping on me. Brenda says, just taking a break from sewing my daughter's wedding gown.
That's wonderful. That's quite a feat.
And we also have Mimi Cat Do that joined us. Hi, Mimi. How are you today? And what are you currently working on? She's calico. I do think she has some Maine Coon in her, but I'm really not exactly sure what she is. She's a little bit of everything, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And tell everyone that you're spoiled. That you love your morning attention. Yeah, in the morning she loves making biscuits on me. She purrs. She loves being petted.
Yeah. Looks like it.
It's been a while since she's popped up in one of my videos, though. Funny thing is, she's a more sociable cat. So I would expect her to be in more of my videos, where it's actually Allie that pops up more.
My daughter will be stopping by after work for a fitting. That's
Ooh,
wonderful. I ended up giving my wedding dress to my daughter to wear for her wedding, which will be next year.
ooh, awesome.
And so we're going to go for a dress fitting um, later this month.
All right. So my next question I have for everybody is, do you currently have multiple whips going on right now? And if so, how many whips do you have?
Off the top of my head, I could think of 7.
Yeah, for me, there's the 2 blankets in timeout. There's a shawl that I have run out of yarn that I need to finish it. I finally got the yarn, I finally got the yarn in and I keep forgetting about it now. Then there's my temperature blanket. Then there's the love of my life shawl that I'm doing, that the bod pattern. And then I'm doing a knitted shawl. Um so yeah, that many. But for the most part, what I do is, my temperature blanket's a year-long project. Then 4 days out of the week I work on crochet. 3 days out of the week I work on knitting.
You're
Let's
very organized.
Well, it started off where, like with my channel, I did, I had my crochet video and my knitting video. And then it was like, okay, if I'm not working on something like knitted or crochet, then what am I gonna, what am I gonna share in the video? So that's
Mhm.
where I got the idea to start alternating during the week.
Dana
That
says, have you seen my scorched earth list? There are over 20.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Mhm.
But yeah, but that's how I got started doing it that way. And then I was worried once I learned how to crochet that I would start getting away from knitting. So I kind of wanted to keep using, make sure that I stayed with both crafts.
Yeah. And Queen Mama Hillbilly House with Anita says, no, I can't handle that. It would drive me nuts. It drives me nuts sometimes too. And then I keep thinking in my head, I want to make so many other projects. So I got to finish some of what I've got started. So that's my incentive to finish what I already started before I add more to it. Tina says only one at a time, trying to make a mermaid for my granddaughter. It hurts my hands. Oh, I'm sorry, Tina.
Yeah, and Vita, I am looking for pictures of projects made with #1 weighted yarn. So yeah, if you could send your pictures, that would be awesome. Because I plan to do a little video, and it also gives people ideas of things that they can make with that type of weighted yarn. Um, let's see. Nisi has 2 whips as of right now. Colleen has 6. Um,
Hi, Corrine.
let's see. Anita's like that would drive me nuts. Too many whips.
Yeah.
Tina says one at a time. Um, how are you doing today, Corrine? And what are you working on? Doris says, oh, definitely. I think 10. 4 blankets on an amigurumi for my oldest son, purses for my daughters, dishcloths and towels. Awesome. Let's see. Everyone's saying wow over the 20
This
whips.
one you'll have to share a photo after she gets married.
Dana says, I actually only have 3 blanket projects I have on the truck with me. Trudy says, my new grandson wore his jacket and jeans I made. He is 2 weeks old. Aw. Anita says, I just got a headscarf done a couple of days ago with one weight. Oh, yeah, send a picture.
Yes, please.
I'm all about the pictures. I'm all about the pictures.
I
Hi,
have
Caroline. How are you today, and what are you working on?
3 whips on hold until I'm finished with the gown. Yep. When is your daughter's wedding?
I think she had said next month.
Okay.
I think, or about a month, something like that. I think she said something about a month. Let's see. Tina says, I'm trying to start my Ivy and Jen's top. Have my yarn to start it. Awesome.
I think I do too.
And oh, it's August 27th, the wedding.
Okay. Next month.
Corrine says, I'm okay, not working on anything right now, trying to get motivated. Yeah, I really haven't been doing that. Like the last week or two, I haven't gotten that much done with my crochet and knitting, like what I would like. Okay, let's see. Before I ask any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and share the patterns that I picked out for y'all today. These are all free patterns. They're crochet shawl patterns with #1 weighted yarn. So these are some other patterns that will give you ideas for
All right.
#1 weighted yarn. Now my Monday live, there's going to be a bunch of pattern ideas. And Saturday I'll probably share I'll probably be sock patterns with #1 weighted yarn that I'll probably share on Saturday. Um, but these are crochet patterns, if I didn't say that. And all the links for these patterns are in the description box of today's log. This is the Wild Wheat Shawl by Joanna Lindahl.
Wow.
And look at how pretty. I
That
love the
is
color.
beautiful.
I love those colors.
Yeah.
Here's another. And then here it is in like a green. But
Yeah.
I like the pinkish purple better. And here it is there. Here's a different color combination. Let's see what else they have. I always love like when they show pictures in different colors.
Yeah.
Ooh, blues and
Very beautiful. Okay, Doris is asking, do they make cotton in anything bigger than 4 weight? I'm wanting to learn to knit and was told the bigger the yarn and needles, the better.
for cotton.
I
Let's
don't
see.
think so, but I could be wrong.
Let me Google it real quick. Let's see what I can find out.
Doris, yes, that is crochet, the shawl she's shelling.
They do. There is #5 has some #5 weighted. Um, Jubilee yarn, lacy yarn is what I'm finding. It also looks like Yarn Inspirations has some too. Let me try #6.
Carol's Crazy Crochet and More says Yarn Bee makes I love this cotton chunky.
Let's see. Let me
So
go to shopping. See. I don't know if they have anything per se in #6 weighted. But there are at least a few things in #5. Here are some other colors to that shawl. I like this one. I like the vibrant color. So that's the first pattern. Let's see. This one is called Despina Shawl by Sylvia Kosvinska, something like that.
Yeah.
I like how pretty. I love like how like well, I pretty much love anything pink, but I love the design on this one.
You're welcome, Doris.
And here it is in a different color.
Okay. I like the pink better too.
Me too. Okay. The next one is Blueberry Lace Shawl by Agneta Nosler, something like that. Most of the time, I know I'm not saying these people's names right,
Yeah.
but look how pretty. And I love the purple.
Yep. It's pretty.
And
Very
then
pretty.
here they are with like blue shades,
Uh-huh.
but I like the purple one better.
I think I do too. And I'm a blue person, blue and teal.
Okay, so let's get into the next one. Um, this is called Spring Bactus Wrap Shawl by Marafu 6A. And look how pretty.
Yep.
You could have so much fun with different color combinations.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the
That
back
is
looks like.
very pretty.
And one more pattern. Oops. Oh no, I closed the wrong one. Hold up a minute. Let me get to the I'm gonna have to pull up the YouTube live. So give me just a minute. You might hear a little noise. Was this it? I think this is the one. No. I clicked the wrong thing. Huh. Give me just a second, y'all.
Brenda says she's got to get back to sewing. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Hugs and love.
Have a
Thank
good day,
you,
Brenda.
Brenda. Good luck on your daughter's wedding dress. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. I'd love to see a picture of it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it too.
Yeah.
Okay. I found the shawl now. This is the Placid Shawl by Kristen Stolfus. And look at how gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
There's another one.
I'm
Okay.
wondering if it's made in squares and you join the squares, because that's what it looks like, and that scares me. I don't like joining squares too much. I like to work it all in one piece.
But yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that one was done, but all these patterns are listed in the description box of today's live in case is interested in those patterns.
Okay,
Okay, let's see.
that's good to know.
Yeah, all these patterns are crochet, and they're
Okay.
all using number one weighted yarn for the patterns, and they're free.
Now, is one weight and sock yarn the same thing?
Um, Usually, yeah, sock is usually number one weighted. Or you also hear it referred to as fingering.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure
Okay.
because I made a shawl once with sock yarn, and it turned out pretty. So
Yeah, I love sock yarn. I love socks. And let's see. Where was I on my questions? What's your favorite place to crochet or knit?
If we're in the car, I crochet in the car, and I bring my crocheting wherever I go.
My favorite place is usually the living room chair. I tend to watch TV while I crochet or knit. That's like my main place.
Hmm. Well, I sit on the couch in our living room. We don't have a TV in our living room. We've got it in the basement, the TV. So I crochet in the living room because I can't do two things at once. I can listen to music, but I have to stay focused on my crocheting.
See, like whenever I watch TV while I crochet or knit, I'm more listening. I glance up at too, but I usually pay attention more by listening than like watching.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Doris says in my chair. Tina says in my recliner.
Hmm.
Yeah, and sometimes my little helpers come join me too. Allie and Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
More Sophie. Hi Chris, how are you doing today? And what are you working on? That did not want to come out of my mouth. Oh, you
Hi,
from
Chris.
Arkansas? Yeah, I have family in North Arkansas. My dad was originally from Arkansas, and my oldest siblings were actually born in Arkansas. Um, let's see. Carol says, "I have a recliner in my bedroom that I crochet most of the time." Anita says, "I crochet everywhere: chair, truck, doctor's office, park, etc."
Kind of like me.
My favorite is my living room chair. It's like I don't know. That's where I find I'm the most comfortable.
Now, if I'm drinking coffee, I'll probably crochet in the kitchen right where I'm sitting now.
Now, one
Um,
thing, like how some people will like crochet and knit and stuff all their life, I really can't do that. Like, I mean, if it's something real basic, then I probably could. Like, especially knitting. Like if I'm just doing like knit stitches and stuff where I don't have to really concentrate. But like some people can just, and I'm like, I don't know, I can't do it.
I feel that we have to, if you're on camera, you need to engage your audience. And if you're crocheting, you can't really engage your audience. That's the way I feel, and I wouldn't be able to do it
Uh,
because I can't do two things at once.
and especially if I'm like hosting the live, it's
Right.
like yeah, it's like your focus is too many places to be able to concentrate on something else. Um, Now if I'm on someone's live, I still don't think I could do it because it's like I'm more like I'm more paying attention to the live.
Chris is designing a shawl. That
Ooh,
is wonderful.
nice.
I'd love to see it when it's ready to
Yeah,
for you to show us.
I love shawls. Shawls are gorgeous.
Mhm.
Okay, I think I'm going to ask one more question and then start wrapping things up. I'm cutting my live shorter today. My back's still been bugging me, so I'm going to go sit in the living room and relax where it's more comfortable. Okay, how do you keep track of your place when you crochet or knit projects? So, how do you do it, Michelle?
Can you repeat the question?
How do you keep track of your place when you crochet or knit a project?
Okay, I've got a little, I use stitch markers a lot. I found that out from doing this big project, the Liliana.
Oh, that's pretty. Cables.
It's you've got to know where you're at, how many stitches you have. This is my beginning of a row. So I've got that one red, so I know. The other ones could be any other color, but I need to, and I've got a row counter that I use. It's a little contraption I press to mark up a row for numbers, the number of rows I have of a certain pattern. So that's what I use.
Yeah, I use the row counters. Now, sometimes I will like kind of mark things in a notebook, especially when you kind of have like your actual row count or like you have certain types of repeats. Sometimes I will take a notebook out too. Um, and then like before I put my work down, I always try to finish the repeat to a row. That way I know where I am on the row when I pick it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Because, some rows are just so big that you can't always finish a whole row quickly. But that's usually how I keep track of where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Tina says I don't like crocheting at a table anymore. Spent I guess my time with my feet up. Yeah, that's one thing. Like whenever I work on tutorials, having to crochet or knit at the table, that is not comfortable. It's like I want to be in my chair. Oh, okay, much time. Okay. Nisi says I have an app that I use. Um, Now, one thing I do have a question about because I had downloaded Knit Companion, but I really don't know how to use it. If y'all know how to use it, could maybe someone send me an email and help walk me through it? Normally, I can figure stuff out easily, but to me, I feel like it's kind of I don't know. It confuses me.
Doris says she uses notes on a pattern or makes notes on a pattern. I've done that too, and then I find that if I want to make that pattern again, then all the notes are written, or I try to write them on a separate paper and stick it in with that pattern so that if I want to make it again, my pattern isn't all scribbled on.
Nisi says, yeah, she uses stitch markers.
Yeah,
Doris says, I use the diaper pin stitch markers that I get from Amazon. Yeah, I like those type of
I
stitch
like,
markers.
yeah, I like them too.
And let's see. Anita says, either in my head or I'll write it down. See, I would forget in my head.
Yep.
Like, 5 minutes later, I'd be like, what word was that? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Chris, Chris says, I use stitch markers and an app for my non-printed patterns. Oh, the printed patterns, I just mark where I am on the paper.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have anything that you want to say before we wrap things up, Michelle?
I thank you for being here, and I thank you, Connie, for having me.
And thank you for coming live with me. I enjoyed having you.
It was wonderful. I've enjoyed meeting all these new people because not all of them are subscribed to me.
Let's see. Chris is saying Very Pink's Knits has a video on how to use Knit Companion. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah. Very pink knits.
Yeah, I know which channel that is, but I'm making a note to remind myself to look it up
Okay.
because I'm gonna forget. And
So
even sometimes I make a note, and it's like I forget about the note afterwards. My memory's going downhill.
it comes with age.
It's like my memory used to be so sharp, and I'm like, what's happened to it?
Uh-huh.
Let's thank you, Anita and Nisi. But yeah. Oh, and if y'all don't know, I do have a giveaway going on for the month of July. So if y'all haven't entered, go check that giveaway out. And I think I've pretty much mentioned everything. So I want to thank all of y'all for joining me today. I enjoyed chatting with y'all, and I hope y'all had a good time. And I also want to welcome those that will be watching on replay. Please leave a comment. Let us know that you watched. And feel free to answer in the comment section any of the questions that we asked on today's live. So I hope y'all are all having a fabulous day. I'm sorry, a fabulous Yorny day. I forgot Yorny. Be the light and bye.
Thank you.